They're marbling. These cattle are different from a DNA standpoint than any other because the beef they produce is actually heart healthy.
The beef actually has a positive ratio of monounsaturated to saturated fatty acids. So when you take this oil, it's more soluble at room temperature than any other product that we can get from an animal protein.
Which we've actually done. We've tested
right.
them and shown the difference between standard, hamburger meat and the akáushi.
Right, and that's exactly what you think about what that does in your body. This beef is more soluble than any other protein source out there that comes from an animal.
And it's been certified. You guys have done studies at different universities, right?
So we've done a lot of work with Dr. Stephen Smith at Texas A&M, a specialist in fatty acid composition, where he studies our oleic acid, which is a very unique acid found in these cattle, and also our ratios, and then what that can actually be done to human health. And in many times it's been seen to have positive health attributes in human health.
Well, you can tell when you just look at one of the beautiful steaks that's akáushi, the marbling physically looks different than what you see on other beef.
That's right. That's what's one of the original great things about it. One of the main palatability traits we have is that we have a high amount of marbling, but we also have 4 main palatability traits that make this beef so unique and so flavorful. Number one that we always talk about is the marbling. The second reason why our beef is going to be so palatable is because we have a longer, thinner muscle fiber. And what that does, it actually takes less shear force to break apart muscle tissue, which is going to give you a much more tender, much more palatable piece of meat. Number 3 is it's got a better water binding capability. So if you like your steak more well done, or even if you like it more on the medium side, the steak's going to be more juicy and have more of that juiciness and flavor. And then the one that we talk about a lot is the oleic acid, which that oleic acid helps with the health benefits, but it also gives it that rich, buttery, unique flavor that you're used to when you have akáushi.
What does the grade come in for akáushi?
We have our Heart brand, which is going to grade about a 6 to a 7 on the Japanese scale, and then we have our Beam and Silver, which is going to be about a 4 to a 5 on the Japanese scale.